When all you want to do is get on with things, waiting for a web page to open or your computer to restart or for an email to send can be enough to push you over the edge. To help ease that frustration, we've identified 6 common problems that cause computers to run slowly and given you some ideas of what you can do to simply and easily fix them and get yourself back on track. The first thing is to restart your computer from time to time. Many of us rarely switch off our computers these days, as they're such a key part of our day-to-day lives. It seems too simple, but switching your computer off and on again closes all programs, gives it a chance to reset itself, and can be all that's needed to improve slow performance. And the next thing to look at is to make sure that your computer and the software it runs are always up to date. Your Microsoft or Apple operating system should be set to check regularly to make sure that it's up to date and that everything on your computer is working at optimum performance with all the correct drivers. A driver is the software that tells your computer how to work correctly with things like screens or keyboards or printers. As well as adding new drivers, these updates often fix security holes and glitches, so ensuring they're updated regularly is important for computer performance. Every application you install also has its own update process. If any of those become out of date, they can run more slowly as they're not optimized to work with your computer and with each other. A regular check on the status of updates is crucial for the optimum performance of the core operating system and your essential applications. Our third piece of advice is please don't run more than one anti-malware program. Malware is the collective term for many of the types of harmful software that can wreak all sorts of havoc if they get into your computer. Anti-malware developers design their software to work independently, and running multiple security solutions on a computer can often result in poor performance. A single, reputable anti-malware solution should be all that you need. Another thing to look at is to clean out any temporary files that your computer might create from time to time. Many programs create temporary files as you use them. These files are not automatically deleted and take up space on your storage device. With less space to use, your computer slows down as it needs more time to find or create new spare space. These temporary files can become a massive overload and should be removed with regular housekeeping. If you're not familiar with removing temporary files, then you should let an experienced person assess and check if this is required. And you should check what startup programs you have. These are programs that automatically start when you switch your computer on. Every computer has an operating memory where applications run while you're using the system. In addition, there are hidden applications that run quietly in the background, just waiting for something to happen or monitoring computer activity. Commonly, these are applications such as security and antivirus or anti-malware, which are there to help keep your computer safe. But there are also other helper applications which have been installed by programs that you've added to your computer. Many of these automatically start when you turn on your computer, potentially slowing it down. A lot of these are just not required on a day-to-day basis and can be removed from the startup list, freeing valuable memory and again helping to make things faster. And finally, a problem that we're seeing more and more is you might need to look at upgrading your hard disk. The solid-state drive has swiftly become the go-to upgrade to breathe new life into an aging computer, and for good reason. The solid-state drive, also known as an SSD drive, swiftly brings an old laptop or desktop up to date with modern machines in just a single step. The price of solid-state memory has fallen dramatically in recent years. As costs have dropped, the popularity of the technology has increased exponentially. At one time, an SSD was a rare treat for a serious PC enthusiast, but now it's cheaper and more readily available than ever. No other single solution is as cost-effective, quick to swap, and impressively effective as swapping out an old style hard drive in favour of the faster and more modern solid state drive. So there we are. There's 6 things that you can look at, and hopefully one or a combination of those 6 will help get your PC running faster.